that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Chubb again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point in the game.
That should have been big.
This is caught.
That should have been big. Damn, that should have been big. That's crazy. What happened?
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's
so
good.
Big,
we'll go in there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do
that
about it.
Wild.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point by York is up and good.
That nigga, put your hands out, man. That would have been yours.
York ready, and here we go as he sends it.
Hey, I would have told him the exact same thing. Put your hands up, son. God damn. What the hell you got going on there? You didn't see the ball?
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee.
She went right across your damn eye.
16-yard line.
What the hell was you looking out there?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so try to avoid repeating that mistake here.
Come on, fire mill. Same thing happened to you. The ball was hitting in front of you.
First half, and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception?
Oh, I didn't think he was going to get up that block. Well,
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough.
I don't know what I've been doing, bro. I thought he would work for us. Run this bitch down here for every time.
Off play action. Pickett. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Pickett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to lead to a
Man. You play the mini games where they got the little fucking rotating thing?
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And he fires one, but incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now let's see, and the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. Down the right sideline. And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Circle blue.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Harris running straight ahead. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
God. So get in there, boy.
Second down, this is Harris. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
All right.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point now by Boswell. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Yeah. You're talking about how the O-line is like hard to run the ball down the middle.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Right.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
They'll run to like the run up to like the C gap and run it to outside pitches and shit. That shit's stupid. Calm your ass down. That shit hurt, didn't it?
About to get started.
Sit, get on the bed.
Just be content to
calm
take
down.
This 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Don't give a shit.
On first
Heard that.
They're able to get this forward for about 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Yeah. Don't have to get Campbell. That's your shit. You actually ready. If you get old and get aggravated.
Now Watson.
That's
out to Chubb, complete. Space at the 45. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On first down, it's Watson.
Why the fuck?
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cleveland. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
What the fuck you doing?
Risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. But it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
What pisses me off, nigga's supposed to run on the slant on the way that I was running, and he fucking stopped in the middle of the field.
His time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
You gonna pump it at this.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Bro, I've been doing his thing for years, bro. It's a timing thing, bro.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half.
Okay, get in the bed. I'm not telling you that again.
Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Oh, there we go. I was about to say, you better catch that shit.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that
he was right on your hip though.
The smartest of throws.
Yeah, it do look like he caught that bitch. Look,
this game is
he
still
took it
very
out your
much in
hands.
the balance. It felt pretty one-sided.
I was about to get mad as fuck, man. If you didn't catch that motherfucker, what's wrong with you?
Things could start getting a little more interesting.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Stop playing.
And this is intercepted, but they'll down.
Fucking me.
Close to a turnover there.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Looking for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. For a
There you go, Prime.
Touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, 26 yards. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Pickett will try to throw for this.
Oh, good.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data
That's what I
tells us,
said.
because a lot of
I
teams
had played
want to
somebody
turn the
last
ball
night
in
and
this
shit was like that.
situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out.
Hey, so I was just looking at this.
Or at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Huh? I was saying that would you clean a graveyard from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Monday through Friday for $80 an hour? That's, you gotta clean the cemetery.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes. Back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The return from his end zone is Grant.
Ooh. And he just said he wanted one. He got one! He got one! Oh,
he might score. He will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Oh, no. That was a gift. my
both
God.
teams
Snap.
go at it, and as you just
Snap.
pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see
got
coming, and that
MVP.
often is the case when it comes in special teams.
You ain't
Extra
got no
point
center
by
back there that
York
can do
is
that.
up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Olszewski now from his end zone. Look at this. Middle of the field,
Damn.
breakaway.
I thought I had one
He
too.
nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Anthony Walker giving that O-line fits. He gets in there to drop him. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now Pickett. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes,
I don't know what the fuck
you need
he
to put
was
some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett.
What are you doing?
Throw, but incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now Pickett on 4th down.
Oh my God.
Complete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I'm usually good at converting on
A
4.
surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They go up the middle with Chubb, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case
Probably
was.
don't
Well, in
be.
any
I'm
event, the extra
not gonna lie.
speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. He's going to go
Look at
out,
Squiggly.
but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. A great read by the secondary.
Yeah, somebody
they come
already
up to
got
stop
that
that
one.
touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job.
What did you do?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
This may be a 1-point game.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Harris. Charles,
Coach
still a
them,
one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
Hey, so you remember how DeMar Hamlin supposedly died on the field?
When they didn't get it, but there's also their way of
Tell me why they got this nigga on TikTok wearing the Undertaker jacket. The float that he be wearing at WrestleMania. Yeah, bro. I found that funny, bro. I guess he's a new generation Undertaker.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Being chased out left.
Peace.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And he'll go down at the 28. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw, Pickett. So he stopped for no gain.
What?
And he'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
1 score down. Here we go.
You see it?
They're going to go for it here on 4th
Looks like I
down.
got that 1 yard on him.
Pickett going to keep it himself.
Oh, he stopped me.
Is he close? Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
That's some crazy shit, Bucko.
Bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the
got
quarterback sneak. And this
Shit,
Browns
boys.
defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Steelers are trash, but
Force
you
the
know.
turnover on downs.
You gotta know how to
They've
use
got the
it.
lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you got to work on getting
Oh,
those
that was
sticks.
smooth.
Keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, well secure. Don't turn it over.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive
Damn, they got
approach?
his hands
Got the
football.
lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just
They don't do
one
that.
remaining here in this 4th quarter. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, come on, JJ.
The pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Coverage is
Yeah,
awfully
I
tight
felt
there
it
on
coming.
3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Watson is going to help
Got
his
that,
running
dude.
back. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3.
Nah, we gonna lock down. Lock down, y'all. We gotta get this shit. Pick. I need a pick.
Fourth
Oh, he
quarter,
caught
down to
timeout.
the final
That
2
should be a winner.
minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Yeah, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
So like tight end.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that
He was
you're
going for the
MO,
ball.
and
That's why they ain't gonna call it.
And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. George Pickens. 6 yards. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
I ain't gonna cap because I thought you was gonna get back there in
The
time.
highlight shows tonight the home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your
Did I
team,
miss that?
and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Boswell
Yeah,
good
we
with
ain't
the
gonna
extra
need no
point.
more of them.
So it's now a
Yeah,
3-point
timeout.
game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. That's going to be taken in by Felton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw, Watson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.